Hi everyone, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today I've got some fantastic stuff from our friends at Hunkydory Crafts. This is the Moonlit Moments Fabulous Finishes Acetate Frames Concept Card Kit. It makes 8 cards. Let me give you a little sneak peek here. This is the kind of card it makes with acetate. It's fantastic. I can't wait to show you how to make those. And then also from Hunkydory, for the love of stamps, we've got these fantastic gemstone stamps that my friend Debbie made some really beautiful cards with these. So you know what? Come back and play with us. So let me give you a closer look at these cards that my friend Debbie made. There's an acetate base with the frame around it, and then there's a window right here, and then the back has this little 3D area, and then on the back here you can write, she actually wrote a code on here, but this is where you write your little message. And it can just stand up like this. It's really cute and a very unique card. They of course come with envelopes. I'm going to walk you through this kit. Here's another one with this beautiful hummingbird. I love the colors on this one. So gorgeous. Okay, you guys, so let's go through this kit. All right, so it's got, these are all the little 3D elements, okay? And then each one of these, this is a card front. Then this right here is the card back part that you write on, and then also surrounding it is the inside window frame so that you're not seeing all the tape and things on that. And as I said, this makes 8 different cards. There's some more of those 3D pieces. And then we're going to get to, oops, skipped some of these. These are your 8 acetate cards, okay? And you just pull them apart like this. And then of course you've got your envelopes. And then Hunkydory is so great about doing step-by-step instructions with photos on it. I'm going to show you how to put together 2, but this is a good reference to have just to remind yourself as you're making them. Oh, and I forgot to say, the little bundle of ribbon here that we're going to use to bind our card edge. So let's start with, this is what we've got to start with right here, and we're going to make this floral card right here, okay? So pretty. So we're going to start with our acetate piece here. I went ahead and I punched out this little frame window here, and this isn't used for anything, so hold this in your craft stash because you could die cut a window or something, or cut away a window in a card and then line this with to make a window. So definitely save those. You can use them. So I've also taken my little pokey tool, and you know, the kit and all the tools that we're using and the adhesives are listed down below the video if you're watching us on our Paper Wishes webisode page. And hey, if you're watching us on YouTube, subscribe. It really helps us, you guys. And below the video in the description box, you'll see a link that'll take you to this Paper Wishes webisode page so you can see everything I'm talking about. So we want to just take our little hole punches and just punch those out. It helps with the little pokey tool. Okay, so once you've got all those little holes evacuated, then we're going to use extra sticky tape. Okay, this stuff, double-sided tape, is great to use. And we're going to take our little frame here, this little piece right there, and we're going to just punch this out, evacuate that. Then we're going to take this little frame out right here. Now this frame, we are not going to use this one, okay? So put that in your craft stash because, you know, you can definitely use that for other cards as well. All right, so on the back of this frame, we've got our extra sticky tape. And then I'm going to just take my little pokey tool here because after struggling to get this stuff off for years whenever I'm filming, I finally learned that just taking that little pokey tool and poking that really, really helps me just peel this off easily. So this will be linked down. The extra sticky tape and the little tools will be linked down below. You can just pop those right into your cart. There we go. So now we're going to take, oops, I'm stuck. We're going to take this window, and I find it's best to open the window and set this down. So you want to make sure you have a top and a bottom situation going here. And I find it's best to just place it like this. Okay, so you're going to line up these edges Oh dear. Well, that's the great thing about it being acetate, is that you can just take it apart really easily. So we're going to just line up those edges. Like that. All right. So that's all lined. We're good. All right. Now, we're going to take another one and we're going to put it on the inside, because nobody wants to open a card and just look at tape. So here is this piece. It came right from here. And we're going to take this part out. And we're going to use this part on the back of our card. We're not going to use that, so keep that. All right, I've got tape already on the back of these. There we go. All right, so now we're going to take this one and we're going to align those edges. And you really want to make sure with this that the inside of the frame is aligned. If it's not aligned, take it off. There we go. All right, so we're just aligning, oh my gosh, this inside part with this inside part. Because, there we go. You don't want to have a big white line from this side, okay? All right, now we're going to take this one and we're going to put some foam tape on that so that when we put that on there, then you're going to have it centered, all right? And for foam tape, you guys, I've got this giant wheel of foam tape. This is the best value. It's 50 feet or, no, excuse me, 50 yards or 150 feet, and it's under 20 bucks. So definitely take advantage of this great deal, because this will last for a really, really long time. All right, so I'm just gonna tear that and put a piece here and put a piece here. All right, now we're gonna make sure that our butterflies are facing the right direction. We're gonna place that right there. Okay, and now we've also got the little 3D pieces. So here's this little piece, and we're going to align our cards. Once again, there's a butterfly, so you know that it aligns with that one. And you're going to place that right over that one right there. And we've got some other little 3D pieces here. Get the foam tape off the back of that. All right. So now we've got these little pieces. We're going to place those right, oops, right over, and aligning those with like the butterfly one, and this one has a little star so you can tell where you're going to align that. Here's our little birthday wishes. Put that right there. Now we've also got these borders that are all along here. And these are really cute if you put them here, or you can even put them, well, really anywhere on your card. We could even put them on the inside. I like that. Let's do that. So here we've got this one we're going to take off. And we're going to put one of these flush with the bottom edge on the card inside. I don't know if this one is enough to go along the top. Yes, it is. There we go. I like to turn that over so that cutting that even with the card edges. All right, so that's the way it looks. You're going to open that up. That looks great. And then we've also got the little greeting, follow your dreams. We can put that right there across the bottom of the card. We foam tape that as well. So now we just have this piece which is the back. And we can just put that, see now there's the back of our card. We don't want that to show. So we can just put a little bit of double stick tape on the back of this as well. And we're going to just cover that. And this is the nice little place where you can write your greeting. Make sure that's anchored down there. And we're just going to use our tool. Go. And then once we get this placed, we're going to do that ribbon binding, and then we're all done. You're just wanting to align those edges so you can't see it from the front side. You could take another border from this because you get two borders, and you can put another border across the top and the bottom, and I just don't have one punched out, so I'm not going to do that. All right, so here we have our ribbon. So you've got all these holes punched. So holding the ribbon, the holes together, I'm going to thread both of those through. Oops. Okay, so now you've got two lengths really that you're working with. And Debbie said that using this pokey tool was really helpful for this. So now you're going to take your little end and you're going to put it through the second hole. Okay? But then you're going to take the one that's on the back, the other length, and you're going to put that through, turn that over, you're going to put that through the same hole, and you're going to go back to the front. Okay, so each end is going to go through the same hole, but one is going to work from the back and one is going to work from the front. Okay. Wow, I really messed up my ribbon there. There we go. Maybe we can zoom in on this, Steve. So now we're going to take this one and we're going to go through the front. And you can kind of twist it so your ribbon looks nice. And now we're going to turn this over. And then we're going to take the ribbon that's on the back. We're going to go through the same hole. And we're going to go to the front. Come on. Okay. So let's do one more. Okay, this end, it's kind of good if you kind of fold it in half. This end's going to go right through the front. Oops. All right. We're going to push that out of the way. We're going to turn this over. See, this one's on the back. We're going to turn that over. And you see this one's coming out. We're going to push this one through to the front, from the back to the front. Just like that. And you see you get this, it's all filled in like that. There you go. And then you're going to go all the way to the top. And then when you get to the top, you can just tie a little bow right at the top. All right. So I'm going to finish that, and then you can see that finished in our photo gallery. All right. So let's check out the stamps real quick, you guys. So for our stamps, we have got, this one's the Gemstone Birthday Bling. It's a cute little birthday cake. We've also got Gemstone Floral Shimmer, and this one's Gemstone Butterfly Sparkle. So this is one that my friend Debbie did. So cute. She used the birthday cake one. It was this one, Gemstone Birthday Bling. She colored this in using tri-blend markers, and the colors that she used are listed with the card if you click on the photo gallery right next to our photo, next to the video, and also in the products used list down below. Okay, so you can get the exact colors there. And then she took, these are meant to be filled with either little rhinestones that you can add to those, which we also carry at Paper Wishes, and maybe I'll link some of those down there as well. But we have found that using these Jewel Dazzle stickers, which are flat and self-adhesive, are a really great alternative to using gemstones because number one, they're very flat and they're not going to get caught up in the mail. They're just really easy to mail and they don't fall off because they're self-adhesive, okay? So what she did was, there's a couple of different tools that you can use to remove and add your little Jewel Dazzle stickers. You can use the pokey tool, you can use your retractable penknife, or you can use this great little jewel picker. And the jewel picker you can use with regular rhinestones as well. It has this large end that's kind of tacky, and then what you're going to do is you're just going to take your little sheet of Dazzle stickers and you just set it on there, and then you kind of stir it a little bit, and then it's going to come right off. See that on there? And then when you place it, you just drop it right down there and then it sticks, okay? So really easy to use, lots of different options to get these on your cards. So Debbie used blue, purple, and gold. These are also links in the products used as well. And for her background paper, she used Lilacs in Bloom paper pack in the 12 by 12, and then there's also coordinating cardstock. And she used a really great 12 scallops, oval scallops cutting die. Also, I'll link that down below. All right. This one, so cute, the butterfly. For this one, Debbie used ethereal bouquets and patterned cardstock, and also the solid cardstock to go with that. And for this one, she just used the blue and the purple Jewel Dazzle stickers, once again coloring that in with her tri-blend markers. So sweet, I love that one. So here's one that I wanted to show you that I did. Okay, so this one is using the Gemstone Floral. And for this one, I'm starting to color this one using lavender blend, dull green, and pale pink tri-blend markers. I stamped this on Hunkydory's Stampin' White cardstock, and that'll also be linked below the video in the products used. It stamps beautifully. I love the weight of the cardstock as well. And the ink that I used, you want to use the ink that is compatible with the alcohol in the tri-blend markers. So you want to use a water-based ink. I love to use our Tuxedo Black Memento ink pad, but also there is a alcohol-proof by Spectrum Noir black ink that I will also link in the products below. So either one of those works great. So to color these, for example, I am going to just use, if you're not familiar with these, they have a dark, a medium, and a light pen all in one. I like to start with using a darker shade when I'm coloring, and then a lighter shade towards the top, and then I just go into the dark and then just blend that. It makes that very easy. For the rose here, I like to color darker towards the center of the leaves, like at the base of each petal. Use the darker pen, just like that, and then use the lighter pen, just skipping that middle one altogether and going right over that darker color and just blending that. And I find that that just gives a really nice look to it. It's just light and delicate. I love this light pink. It's a really versatile color. I use it a lot. There we go. I use the same pink here on this flower, but I use the darker pink and the mid or the middle one. All right, so once I'm coloring all of those, then I would add my Jewel Dazzle stickers. This one is lime and fuchsia. I have some here that I've already started. Like I said, you can still use this little pokey tool and add, let's see, you want to go pink to pink. Where am I going to add these? Here we go, right up here. You can use your pokey tool. You can use your little jewel picker, just like this. Or you can use your retractable X-Acto knife. That just lifts that right up there. I like to just place my finger and then drop it down just like that. So any of those worked really well. This is what it looks like when I'm all done. Got everything placed on here. Really fun to add all those little stickers. I'm just going to mat this with some black cardstock. A little hard to see against our black background. I'm using Cosmic Shimmer Specialist Acrylic Glue just to add a little adhesive there. I'm going to center this right on there. And then I've got a 5 by 6.5 inch card. And for that, I've covered it with the 12 by 12 flowing ink pattern cardstock. It's got all these really cool backgrounds. And then I also added some colorful thin line Dazzle stickers right there. They're just really nice little thin, great borders. I'll also link those at the bottom as well in our products used. I'm going to place that right there. And then I've just got the little greeting, having you in my life is a blessing. I've stamped that on the Hunkydory Stampin' White cardstock. Just inked the edges a little bit, foam taped that to a little black rectangle of cardstock, and I'm just going to overlap that right there. So it overlaps the card and the little border there. And there we go. So you guys, you can see these are just great collections, really fun, and different cards, very colorful. So if you are interested in buying our money saving bundle, it's right over there on the right hand side of our Paper Wishes webisode page. Down below you'll find the photo gallery with color photos of all of these cards, and below that you'll find the products used list if you just want to find the tools that we used or the adhesive, or if you're interested in those jewel dazzles or you want one stamp set, that's where you look for individual items. If you're watching us on YouTube, we haven't forgot about you. Make sure you check the description box below the video and you'll see a link that'll take you to that Paper Wishes webisode page where you'll find everything I mentioned. And you guys subscribe. We do 3 to 5 of these videos a week. We don't want you to miss anything. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.